Hey guys, Salvi here, just reminding you to, of course, like, subscribe, and follow, and all that kind of good stuff that YouTube asks if you enjoy what video I'm going to put out for you today. Thank you. Gumpai, the much maligned, hated, disliked, whatever you want to call, VTuber, has, of course, removed everything. This was their account. What they did for this one is that they deleted it, and then recreated it, and then locked it in order for no one to be able to use their name. And I guess that was a way that they did their thing. Afterwards, they also removed and changed the PFP for Gumpai channel, which was this one here. The reason why a lot of people disliked her, for if you don't know, because of course not everyone is into the news as I am, there was a VTuber plushie maker that ended up making some plushies, some made-to-order plushies for Gumpai's fan base, and then offered them in Gumpai's server. She freaked out. She overreacted, and then she got a lot of hate for it because she just was like, how dare you, and then went really off on the rails. So a lot of people disliked her there. Why am I talking about her right now, though? She has redone and reincarnated as Medio Maki. She tried to resell her old Gumpai thing. I don't think it was very successful. That's why she deleted everything. She's becoming Medio Maki right now. I'm not saying this so you guys will send hate or anything that way. I'm just saying this so you guys know who this is, in case you come over and, see them at some point, you come across them at any point in time. Here's what they pointed out. They said, hi everyone. I know this is coming out of nowhere, most of you, but something happened recently and I feel I need to clear everything up. To be upfront, I'm a reincarnation of another VTuber. I was previously a very controversial person for many reasons. I had lied, bullied, overall did many things to upset a lot of people. And now, people that previously were victims to my past behavior have found me again. To those people, I want to apologize wholeheartedly for my past behavior and mistakes that I have made. I recognize that I have hurt you and many others, and while my apology alone won't make up for it, at least I understand that actions speak louder than words, I vow to make up for past mistakes with future growth. I would also like to apologize to my followers for lying about being new to this space, and I hope that you can all forgive me and have patience for me from this sudden announcement. Any of you decide to unfollow me knowing all of this, I understand completely. I want to keep streaming and being a VTuber. It's what I love doing more than anything, but I recognize that to do so, I must be accountable for my past actions. As Medio Maki, I promise that I will never repeat the past mistakes, and that I will continue to prove that I've changed and continue on this new path of positivity. I appreciate and I'm incredibly grateful to each and every one of my followers, and I hope that you will all love this new me. They continue on by saying, lock in the replies for now, as many have asked. The hidden replies are from people that are still upset with me, and I do not blame them. They have every right to feel that way. I will not hide any valid criticism, but I don't want my replies to be filled with personal attacks. I'd also like to say that I am not going to hide who I was anymore. I was Gumpai, but I am not her anymore. All I ask is that you will be patient with me as I re-earn your trust. I acknowledge all of my past wrongdoings, and I will prove that I can change for the better. If anyone chooses to no longer support me, you have every right to do so. What I did in the past was incredibly wrong and hurt many people, and I apologize wholeheartedly for everything that I have done. My past actions were unacceptable. I understand that actions speak louder than words, and I hope that going forward, my behavior will prove that I have learned from all my past mistakes. Many of you who will never forgive me, and that's okay, but I will do everything to prove that I've learned from my mistakes. Now, here's the thing. I have made mistakes in the past as well, and I have been blessed to have a wonderful community that has worked with me, worked through all the stuff that I've done, and made sure to hold me accountable for anything I do in the future. They always hold me accountable. Always have, always will, and that's what I always want. This is good if they are actually going to be doing this as a kind of a redemption arc. That takes a while, though. She should not expect ever to please everybody. She should not expect this to go away right away. Could be a year or more before people start trusting her. Some people will never trust her, and that's fine. She seems to know that. She seems to accept that. I am a little too kind for my own good, I guess. I do believe in giving people second chances, being extremely critical of things that they do. I was very critical of things that Gumpai did, still am, and actions are the only way that can prove it. Now, will I follow them? I personally will not, but I do not get angry at anyone who does. I will not criticize anyone who does, because that is their choice. I am not the the arbiter of who you're going to follow, or who you're going to be someone who's going to, you know, have as an Oshi or anything like that. My hope is that she will never commit the same mistake she made again, because she hurt people when she did it. She did some very nasty things that I've covered before, like also asking for D-pics and that kind of stuff from people in her old servers and things like that. So there's a lot of things she's done before. I do hope that she actually has changed, but only time will tell. Of course, you guys don't have to follow anything that I say either. You guys can take this as you will. I'm just giving you guys the information out there. Glitchstars has announced that as of Saturday, July 12th, Kanna Yanagi will officially debut and become a glitch star. That is awesome to see. I'm very glad to see her join an agency. I mean, Glitchstars, from what I've seen, is less of the Hololive / Niji Sanji style agency, and more, I think, akin to maybe Vshoujo and those type of agencies, where they help you in, you know, supporting you in any projects you want to do, but they won't necessarily be taking like 50% of your stuff and that type of stuff, because it's more existing talents coming in and becoming a part of their agency. So just from what I see, they do seem to be more of, you know, the Vshoujo route, Vshoujo / Mythic Talents route, instead of it being a big like Hololive type design. And here we go. So soon the debut teaser and waiting room will be up closer to the debut, and you'll get an even bigger surprise when the teaser drops. And of course, Kanna Yanagi is a growing VTuber channel. Says you're always peppy and happy duck detective from Glitchstars EN. Of course, they were, I think, being teased a while back. They're still being teased to this day, but July 12th is the official date when she will debut. A lot of people already knew this by now, but yeah. So it's good. Good news for her. Good news that it's now official. And I do wish them the best in their future and whatever they have moving ahead. Nick Nocturne, a member of Astraline, the Night Mind DIY demon of Astraline, who you can be seen here, has some news, or at least Astraline has some news about them. They made an announcement recently, which was, "Dear Astraline fans, we would like to announce that Nick Nocturne has chosen to depart from Astraline as of July 12th. So the weekend of July 12th is when he's leaving. He's going to be leaving on the Saturday of that weekend. So, of course, Nick has been an integral part of Astraline from the beginning. We would like to thank Nick for all the hard work and time that's given us to being a member of Astraline. To all the fans who have shown their love and support, we sincerely thank you. We wish him the best of luck on all his endeavors as an independent content creator." So he's leaving with everything intact. He is leaving in the best way you possibly can, which from what it looks like, not burning any bridges, not closing any doors, but deciding to go on their own way for now, which is, you know, it's a respectable thing to do. It's something that you know, does happen when you do these things. A lot of times you don't fit exactly in it anymore. It won't take you as far as you want to go. Whatever decisions are made there, they of course are personal ones, and I do hope that it's not health related. I do hope it is just them deciding to, you know, go their own way for whatever reason. Let me just double check and see if he has put something out. At least Kawa Entertainment has. Kawa Entertainment says Kawa Store will be undergoing an update in the coming week, including discounting some items. Please stay tuned for the update, but for now, thank you, Nick, for trusting us with your brand and making some truly unique merchandise that tested our limits, allowing Kawa to broaden our horizons. So even Kawa Entertainment, which is the one that usually for larger agencies will run their, I mean, not super large agencies, but, you know, like mid to large, will run a lot of times their merchandising. They are a larger, you know, producer of that type of stuff. So it's very nice to see that they also have some good, positive things to say about Nick. And of course, he has his own things to say. Says, "Of course, it was all quite fantastically strange, but the peace of the gardens are home to me." So he's off on his own journey. I wanted to kind of give you a little bit of everything, including their take on the whole thing. My best wishes to them. Like I said, I hope it's not health related. My best wishes, and I do hope that they continue having fun wherever they go. Kureiji Ollie with Hololive ID has been playing Umamusume Pretty Derby, which is a game that is out. It is a gacha game, but it is free on Steam. It is primarily a mobile game, as most gacha games are, but it is available on Steam, as I said, for free. Now, she wanted to flex on her brother. She says, "My brother flexed his SSR gacha pulls, and I decided to humble him down, but then he hit me with this. So basically, laughed, and then there you go. Eat SB. I have money on my side. And then the brother goes down and says, the girls don't love you enough to come home on their own. You need to shower them with money to even tempt them from coming. Jesus Louise. Well, I guess that's what happens when you have either younger brother, older brother, whatever. They will tease you. Damn, she says you have to pay them to stay. You have to pay them to stay. They come to me just as is. Damn, that's painful. That is oof. That's a big oof there. Just wanted to show it to you because I kind of found it a little bit funny. This is just to show you guys a little bit of the fun that could be had when you do play some games like Umamusume, which recently came out. Umamusume Pretty Derby. Of course, there are a lot of horses that you can choose there. One of them is Haru Urara. Haru Urara is this horse here. They're like in their last couple of years. They're like 20-something, 30-something year old horse. They never, ever, ever won a race. They never did. And they became a racehorse in, of course, the Pretty Derby. This one in the middle, the pink one, Haru Urara. They are beloved by the Japanese audience. They are beloved by the people in Umamusume because she has such an infectious personality, such a positive personality. She's just happy to finish the race. And that is absolutely amazing. And what happened, the story is behind the Haru Urara thing of the horse. People, normally people would give up. And when they give up, you go into the glue factory. But instead, the owners were like, let's try this. They try to make it, Haru Urara is trying their hardest, support them, blah, 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 blah. They got a ton of support. People actually bet on Haru Urara a lot of times just so that the owners of the racehorse would be able to get some money out of it, would be able to continue doing it. So Haru Urara did over 100 races because they were supported by a lot of people. And of course, in Umamusume Pretty Derby, we support her as well. There's Ina playing her, of course. And here you go. Of course, at the end, she finished her race. 16 out of 16.
You did it! You made it to the finish line!
Yeah, you like I support Haru. Freaking heck, I support Haru.
Look at
Oh my goodness.
Haru Urara happily talks about how she heard the cheers in the stands during her race. And she wholeheartedly insists that she had fun today. Tears begin to trickle down her cheeks as she cries out of frustration. Oh. It's okay. She's grown so much.
Yeah, and that's one of those things, like, it's hard to win with Haru Urara because, of course, I think she doesn't have a lot of stamina or a lot of strength, etc. But, of course, we will all keep supporting her and hope that she wins one day. Hololive Japan, Hololive JP, the main Hololive branch of Hololive, and the other ones are all subsidiaries, of course, is having a giant VTuber plushie sales event that is going to be happening with a specific seller, of course. It's going to have Generation 3 Fantasy, which has, of course, Marine from right to left, Marine, Pequora, Noelle, and Flare. Let's take a look here. You can now own a giant version of this. Of course, it starts out with, talking about Hololive and what it is and what it did recently with the Dodger Stadium thing. And then they're going, a line of full-size chibi-style plushies are going to be released by them. Of its third generation, VTuber fans can get their hands on these plushies for Usada Pequora, Marine, Flare, and Noelle, as I mentioned. So while there's some variation between each plushie based on the VTuber design, each one measures around 100 centimeters, so about a meter, 3 feet and 2 inches high, and about 125 tall. And they're quite heavy, weighing about 8.5 kilos, so almost 20 pounds. These plushies are for true VTuber fans, super fans, as they could cost a hefty account, $455 US by the exchange rate now. Now, if you are buying it like through Buyee or whatever, Sendico, and trying to get it sent to the US, that's going to be another probably $50 to $100 in shipping alone. And it does look very wonderful here. Excuse me. It does look very wonderful here, the size of everything. Here are the actual ones that you have here, 66,000 yen for each one. And of course, you have the individual person there showing the size of everything. The front, the side, the back, all those types of things with and without the hat. So the hat is removable. For Marine, you have, of course, Noelle. I'm going to show each and every one of them for you. I know you don't have to see them all, but it looks really cute. I think I like it. I like seeing it. It looks really cute. You can see them all there. And then you can see front, back, side, everything there. And of course, it's great to see that they have created this type of thing for all fans. Just gonna go quickly through this as well, so you can see everything there. Of course, like, I'm not gonna buy it. I know a lot of other people aren't gonna buy it, but $455 is about the going rate for something this big, especially a specialty item as this is. This is limited edition, specialty, not gonna be sold very long, as it says down here. You can, from July 10th to August 11th, so it's about a month that they're gonna be actually selling it. And of course, get yours if you want. Welcome back, everybody, to the VTuber Showcase, the place where I like to showcase up-and-coming VTubers of various sizes, shapes, forms, types, everything in between. The reason why I do this is because I want it to be a positive space for VTubing, since VTubing has done so much to enrich my life. I want to, help others out whenever I can. Today, we're talking about Demo Vleash, the founder of Vleash. Let's take a look at their content. I do have a Twitch and a YouTube for them, so let's take a look at both. First is their Twitch. Founder Vleash, Wild Fennec Fox VTuber. Their Twitter, Throne, etc. are right there. Let's take a look at some content that they created recently.
I wonder what I could possibly do with 25 minutes. I wonder what I could possibly do with 25 minutes.
Who knows? Who knows what can be done in the 25 minutes that they have? So let's take a look also at Demo Kitsun here on their channel, where they have a lot of their VODs here, as well as some shorts in there as well. Some shorts where they did their stuff, and of course their live playlist here. Their lives they recently had done as recently as 8 hours ago, as of the recording of this little section here. Thank you so much, Demo Kitsun, for allowing me to showcase you on my channel, and I do hope this helps you in some way. Thank you guys for watching as always, and of course take a look, and if you enjoy everything, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, all those things that YouTube asks of you. Really do appreciate you. Have a wonderful day.